Hey there and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw a wrench from Watchdogs 2. We're going to start by drawing the inside edge of the hood. So let's go to the top and draw a curve from left to right. Starting on the left side, we'll curve up. And then down on the right side. Now I just want to round this out and come down to a point at the bottom of the hood. So take this point on the left, just round it out. And then just curve it in towards a center point. We're going to do the same thing on the right. So we'll round this out. Curve down and in towards the center. Let's go to the top and draw the inside edge of the goggles. So starting from the left, curve down, and then back up on the right side. In the center here, we're just going to draw little details. So in the middle, we're going to draw a little circle. Along the top, draw a straight short line. Now we're going to angle these down in behind the goggle curve. Now just on the outside, we're just going to draw another curve for the trim of the goggles. So stepping up, just going to follow that curve towards the inside. Do the same thing on the right. In between this top line and the bottom of the hood, we're going to locate the center and draw in a point. From here I want to curve down and out for the bottom edge of the goggles. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm just going to draw the inside trim. So stepping up, just trim up just on the inside. As we get to the top, I just want to round this out and come down on the right side. On either side, we're going to draw in two large X's. So let's start with the one on the left. Right here, we're going to draw on the point. We're going to angle up towards the left and then up towards the right. Now we're going to square off the top with this short straight line. Now we're going to come down the sides. Now let's take that and flip it over along the bottom. So we're going to take the ends, angle out. We'll square off the ends. Now we'll come up and towards the middle point. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So we're going to line up that point right in the middle. We'll angle up towards the left and towards the right. Square off the tops. Down on the sides. Now let's go along the bottom. On the left side we'll come down. We'll make sure that we line up the bottom lines from here to here. Go across the bottom and then back up in the middle. Now right down here I'm just going to locate the chin. So we're going to draw another curve from left to right coming down in the middle then over on the right side. We're going to add a little detail in the mask. So right underneath this point, we're going to draw a curve from left to right. Now we're going to come down in towards the bottom of the chin. Curve down and in. And we're going to split this in half. Now from these two corners, we just want to angle up and out. Now we just want to add a few little circles for the studs inside the mask. So starting from the top corner here, draw a circle. We'll move down and draw another circle. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now on the side here, right in this little space, we'll draw one more on either side. Now we're going to work outside the side of the mask here and draw more studs. Starting at the bottom, draw one circle. We're going to work our way up in an angle. We draw three. Do the same thing on the right. Now we'll continue this pattern all the way to the side of the head. We fit two on the side here. And then we'll add three along the side, right beside the head. Let's go back to the bottom and work our way around the outside perimeter of the hood. So from this point, I just want to curve out and up towards the left. Tapering out, do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to round this out and come in. Short curve on the other side. Now we're going to go back out and up. So blending it upwards. Now I'm going to curve around and come up towards the top. We're just going to round out the top of the hood. Have a little bit of a point at the top. We're going to round this out and then just come down on the right side, blending it in towards this curve. Up in the middle, we just want to draw a little wave for the seam. Starting from the top, we'll just wave to the left, right, and then back in towards the center. Now that we've got the head, let's work our way down the body. So we're going to draw on the inside edge of the vest. So just left of center, we're going to draw a curve coming down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to tuck in the collar. So moving over on the sides, we're going to angle out. Do that on both sides. And then we'll curve in towards the inside of the vest. We'll draw the second part of the collar. And angle down and out. And then we'll curve that back in. From here, we're going to tuck in the side of the vest underneath the collar. So from this point in the collar, we're going to step in, curve out, and then down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now let's connect those 2 points with a curve. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now just on the inside of the vest, we're just going to draw another curve to leave room for the buttons. Now along this side, we're going to draw 3 little circles. One at the top, one near the bottom, and then right in the middle. Do the same thing on the right. Let's go in and add some studs in the vest. So we're going to start the bottom edge. We're going to draw 1 circle, 2, and then 3. Now from here, we're going to step up and draw 2 in between. We'll go up again and draw 3, so 1 in the middle, and then 1 on either side. And we'll continue this pattern all the way to the top. 1 in the middle here. Tuck this one on the side. We'll finish this off with 2 more. So 1 at the top and 1 on the right side. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we'll start with the 3 circles along the bottom. Moving up, draw 2 in between. Moving up again, we want to make sure that we're lining up the studs with the left side. Going up again. And we'll finish this off with 2 more along the top. Just above the bottom of the vest, we're going to step up and draw a curve from left to right for the bottom of the shirt. And let's add a very simple logo in the center. So it's basically a circle tucked in behind the vest. So starting on the left side, we'll curve up and then down. On the bottom side, right down here, we're going to go in the opposite direction. We're going to draw a very simple skull in the middle. So we're going to draw like an oval with an open end at the bottom. So going around. At the bottom corners, we're just going to draw 2 angle lines coming out. We'll connect those 2 points with a curve. In the bottom here, we're just going to draw 2 short lines. And then up here, we're going to draw 2 circles for the eyes of the skull. Now we can go in and tuck the arms along the side. Now we're going to have the arms pointing up with the 2 fingers out. So let's start on the left side. Halfway down the vest, right here, we're going to curve down and over towards the left. Now we're going to curve up the forearm, going out, and then up. From here, I want to draw in the thumb that curves out this way. So we're going to curve out. We're going to round out the thumb and just pull that in. Now we're going to overlap the 2 fingers. From this point, we're going to step down, going up in an angle, curling around, and then back down. Up here, we're going to draw a second finger going up, rounding it out, and then coming back down. Now we're going to wrap the 3rd finger around this way. From this point, we're going to step down and in. We're going to roll, curve around almost like a little half circle. We're going to step in towards the center of that half circle, draw a curve for the palm. From this palm, we're going to step up and curve down towards the elbow. Curving in and then down. From this point, right where the palm meets the forearm, we're going to curve up. Now we're going to take this edge of the palm and just curve out towards the outside of the arm, just for the top of the wristband. And we're going to curve at the bottom of the wristband. So we're going to step down, curving around, and then in. In here, we're just going to add a couple circles for the studs. And then on the outside, we're just going to draw a sideways V for 1 spike. Let's take that arm and flip it over on the right side. So we're going to line up the inside of the arm, curving down and out towards the elbow. We're going to curve up towards the wrist. Now we're going to curl around the thumb. Here we're going to curve out. We're going to round it out and pull it back in. Now let's draw on the two fingers. From this point we're going to step down, go up in an angle, round it out, and pull it back down. Draw another finger. So at the top we'll curve up, and pull that back down. Now we're going to draw the little half circle for the thumb. So stepping down, swirl around, and then in. We're going to overlap the palm, so in the middle of that half circle, curve around, and then we're going to step up again and curve the inside of the forearm, all the way down towards the elbow. And then right here, we're just going to curve up underneath the hood. On this wrist, he's got a couple lace straps. We're going to start right here at the side of the palm, just curve around outside the arm, and then pull that back in. We'll draw that twice. We're going to come even lower and just intersect that curve. Right up in here, I just want to add an extra wrinkle for the shirt. So right here, we're just going to curve in and then just kind of taper it out. Curving in and then just downwards. Now that we got the arms, let's continue down with the legs. So in the middle here, just down here, we're going to draw a curve from left to right, going across. On the left side, we're going to step in and curve down and out for the inside of the leg. We'll do the same thing on the right, going outwards. Now from here, we're going to draw in the curve for the bottom of the feet. So from the heel to the toe, curve down and then out. Do the same thing on the right. From here, we're going to curve the top of the feet. On the left side, I'm going to curve up and then just pull it down, aiming towards that heel. But now right here, I'm just going to curve in the opposite direction towards the inside of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. So lining up the inside, curve down and up, round out the top of the foot, and pull it down towards the toe. We're going to add some detail to the shoe. So this curve, we're going to step up and just duplicate it right above for the sole. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to add a little toe cap. At the top of the foot, we're going to curve in and back. Same thing on the right side. We're going to add a couple laces along the top. So about halfway along this curve, we're going to go straight back underneath the cuff of the pant. And here we're just going to split this in half with the curve. Let's do the same thing over here. An angled line, and then we'll split this in half with a curve. Underneath the vest, we're just going to curve the outside of the leg. So from this point of the vest, we're going to step in and come down towards the top of the foot. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now in the middle, we're going to draw a straight line from the bottom of the shirt down towards the lower torso. From the bottom here, we're going to step up, curve out towards the right, and up. Now we're just going to add a few little rips in the pant. So on the left side here, curve up and then down. We'll go in the opposite direction, connecting those two ends. I want to show a little bit of the flap of the pant coming down. So in the middle, we curve down. We'll do a little loop. And we'll curve that back up towards the right side. Along here, we're just going to add a stitched line. So curve going across. And along here, we're just going to add short little lines all the way across from left to right. We'll add one more over on this side. So in the middle of the leg, we'll go across. Connect those 2 points with a deeper curve coming down and up. We'll add some of those little flaps that we did on the left. So right here we're going to curve down, curve over towards the right, and pull that right up to that line. We'll add a few more tears up here, curving down and up. We'll go in the opposite direction along the top. We'll do one more up here, so maybe a little shorter one. Going across. And that's pretty much it. There's Chibi Wrench from Watchdogs 2. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.